Alright, and I am back and ready to go while the other video is uploading. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about some fashion PR and marketing, and just give you, like, you know, some tips, like, on how to give, like, your best pitch, like if you're trying to sell something. And this is actually pretty cool because it kind of like threw in the holiday gift guide thing as an example, and they're like major points that need to be taken here if you're in this industry. You always need to pitch at the right time. By this, it just means there's tons of media outlets, like hello, and they all work at different speeds. Like for example, print magazines, they work like 6 months in advance, 6 months ahead of time, which, you know, I've learned, and that's, you know, 6 months ahead of time. That's, you know, you need to get on, like if you're gonna do this, like you need to, you know, you need to start. And then the online outlets, they may not think about the holidays or any event until like a month or even weeks prior. You also need to pitch the right editor. This is a huge one. So prior to reaching any media outlets, you need to read the publication that you're reaching out to. For example, like, I'm trying to look over there at my magazines. I don't want to use anything generic. I love B magazine, for instance, okay? It's racy, it's edgy, it's really cool. I know all about it because I read it like all the time regularly. So that wouldn't be a problem for me. Like, my pitch would be appropriate because I know what the magazine is about, and it would work. Next one is, this has to do with the whole holiday gift thing. Pitch for gift guide inclusion only. So, like, you want to make sure the subject line of your pitch includes something that's catchy. For instance, if it's holiday, you know, gift stuff, holiday gift guide. Okay, if you're writing an article, like, about your products, or what you're trying to market, you know, have something like stands out. You need to pitch carefully, obviously. You need to spend some time crafting it, play around, like be creative. If you aren't, then it's bad. Let's see, you need to be ready. You need to have at least 2 to 3 samples, like at least. You need to have more. You need to have those ready to go. And editors may need these items within 24 hours or less, usually less than 24 hours. Stressful, business, isn't it? Yes, it is. And you always want to be able to meet the request promptly. So, yes, high stress. I would pick this industry, right? You need to send photos. Like, you need to send high resolution images, anything you can. Like, they want to know what's going on. That's a must. Like, I won't even provide examples that I have. Like, the last fashion show I was show director for Fashion Cork 2011. It was like a project runway design type competition, and a couple of designers just were like really scrounging for models. So being show director, you know, I'm like, let me fix things, like let me help you, and I would just search for models, and I would, you know, email or correspond. I'd say, please, you know, send me attached pictures, like, of this, and like your measurements. They sent me like their measurements and like no pictures, and I was like, really? And I just like never responded to them again, never like emailed them back, because I'm like, you didn't follow my directions. I need to see what, like, you're basically a product that I need, and that sounds bad, and you haven't sent me a picture, so I'm done. You need to know your price. So price is obviously a concern for all of us in this economy. I know it's like super sad, but you just need to know. Like, you need to know this just so, like, the editors, you know, they know what price points they're going to be working within. They can kind of, like, you know, work with it. You need to create categories. So you should probably think about breaking down your offerings into, like, different categories. Excuse me. So editors can, like, easily spot where your product might fit into, like, their magazine, their gift guide section. Some examples include like eco-friendly, celebrity favorites, or like by price. Like, all these awesome like spring 2012 outfits under $50. I don't know. That wouldn't be like the title, but you get my drift. You also need to follow up. You don't need to be too aggressive though. Like, that's a mistake. You need to allow yourself at least a week before following up with the editor. Don't be too aggressive. And then you can feel free to send like a general reminder about your offerings. And just to see like if there's any interest. You always want to know, but just don't be like super aggressive. And if you don't receive a response after that, then like you should just know that like you've been rejected. Like, your product may not have been the best fit for their guide this year. Maybe next year. But rejection is a part of this industry. So if you don't know that already, then you'll find out very quickly. And I had kind of a hard time getting used to that. And then I was like, some of the best designers like have been rejected. Come on, like, this is a part of life. Like, okay? So it's okay. Like, get rejected. Like, that's a good thing. Like, it's just like a stepping stone. Like, you learn something. That's cool. And then, like, foremost, like, just, this is so important to me. Give thanks. Like, if an editor actually does feature your product in, like, their gift guide or, like, article or anything, just, like, send them a thank you email at least. Like, I'd send way more than that, okay? Like, I don't know. I'd send them, like, I don't know, Cartier, like, watch or something. Okay, no, I couldn't, because if I did have the money to get that Cartier watch, like, I'd be getting it for me. So, like, always give thanks. Like, that's really important. So, those are some things to think about if you're in the industry. And also, I just wanted to show you guys this book I got. It's called Start Your Own Event Planning Business. This is the 3rd edition, and this actually, I don't know, like, I just got it because I'm doing my major portfolio because I'm graduating, and I needed some, even though, like, the first half of the book I noticed, like, is, like, pretty much everything I already know. Like, the only things I need to know are, like, chapters 5 and beyond, really. Not even 7. But because, like, I already have, like, a 40-page business plan, so maybe something to look into. You can get it on Amazon. Don't go to Barnes & Noble and get it. It's, like, way expensive, so I'd recommend Amazon. And if you, like, need that title again, just email me or comment. Everyone, remember to subscribe. And thank you for your time. I hope this was cool and fun, and I hope you lovely, wonderful, beautiful fashionistas have a wonderful evening, and I'll be catching up with you guys soon. Bye.